Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Love what you drive. This is my friend Aaron. And tell us where we are first.
This is Hudson, New Hampshire. Parking lot of actually my high school. I graduated in 2018.
Oh, you went here too?
Yes, sir.
Oh, just like Wade.
Yeah.
Did you know Wade back then?
Actually, no.
Oh.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
And now we're here at the car meet. What do you think about this turnout?
Amazing. It's a great reminder of Ford built so many of these cars.
Yeah.
They're still here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you look like you fit this car very well.
Thank you.
I don't know if it's the look or the leather jacket, but tell us about your car, what you drive.
I like talent cars. I mean, I grew up, my family had a 87 that looked like this, and I always liked the body style. It's not really something that you see anymore. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, just the history of it, even Ford kept these around longer than they wanted to, but people kept buying them.
Yeah.
And I got this one because, I mean, at the time I kind of collect these things. I had a Grand Marquis, I had a 99 town car, but I really wanted the first gen.
Yeah.
And this was on the marketplace, and I figured I wanted it. The guy I bought it from, actually, he bought it because he was a younger fellow like me. It reminded him of a car in the family, and then he wanted to pass it along, so just changed hands. It's kind of... And that was back in 2020. I still drive it now. It's
So you had
reliable.
it for 5 years, huh?
Yes, sir.
What year is this?
It's a 1988. It's a base model, so it doesn't have the chrome extra things that a Signature would have, but it's still a town car and it's reliable.
Yeah. For that year, I don't see that much rust.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. When I took it to inspection, it passed in March. They said maybe get something in the bumper support welded.
Yeah.
Until then, I mean, it's yeah, they don't. I mean, I did change the brake lines a while back because they were rusting.
Yeah.
Just kind of New England. You gotta
do
stay
that
on top of it.
Yeah.
And, but they're reliable.
Do you know the paint code or the name of the color?
I think Tuxedo Black.
Tuxedo Black.
I'm just guessing though.
Yeah.
On the back right, I can see it's got a different color tail lamp. I was actually towing a motorcycle on this. That's why I got the Class 3.
Yeah.
And at one point I tipped it over and it smashed my tail lamp, so it's a replaceable part, so I just put that one on until I can match it better. It works.
Oh, that's what the tow hitch is for your motorcycle?
Yes, sir.
Did you have to add that, or it came from the factory?
I got it at U-Haul.
Okay.
It was like very affordable.
Yeah. Very nice. Okay. Now, why didn't you go for some other four-door sedan? American, or maybe Chevys, Oldsmobile, Pontiacs? Is it just something your family had? And
yeah, it's got to come down to personal preference. I like Ford more. Just personally, and just from knowing them.
Yeah. It's
what I grew up with, and there's a huge support community for the Panthers. I mean, the enterprise and the fleet buyers, they love them.
Yeah.
The police departments love them. The taxi companies love them. And now there's still so many out there. The private parties love them. And there's so many parts. The wrecking yards are still full of these cars. The aftermarket still sells parts.
Yeah. Wow, it's just an all-around good car. These wheels, are they? These are not the factory wheels.
No, they came from early 2000s. Crown Vic, I think.
Yeah.
I saw them for sale. I thought it'd be pretty cool to try running them on this car, and they match.
They match very well. Yeah. Those are the HPP wheels?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Now, this top, you didn't do anything to it, right? I mean, it's in such a great shape.
Yeah, I would thank the previous owners for that.
Okay.
Like the first owner, he took care of the car very well. He was driving it up and down the East Coast.
Yeah.
And then the next owner took it from him, flipped it to the next owner, who was the gentleman who sold it to me. And so the car's been preserved well.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I mean, I don't abuse the car. I drive it, so it looks like a driven car.
How many miles on this?
I just passed over 100,000 last week.
Oh, wow.
I got it at
low
80
miles.
something.
That's still low miles.
Yeah,
for that year, at least.
it loses some oil. I just pour some in. It drinks gasoline. I just pour it in.
That's true, yeah. And it just keeps on chugging, huh?
Just keeps going. Some of these, they go to 1 million if they keep them that long.
Yeah.
If you drive enough.
Man, I love, like, they want to call it patina, right? There's some patina, there's
Yeah.
but for the most part, the body's straight. There's no, like, dents. Nothing's really broken except for that taillight, right?
Yeah, been lucky with this one. I own some other cars. They've got slammed by shopping carts in the windstorms and things, and then it shows. This one's been lucky. Just nature.
You drive this year round?
Yeah. What I'm supposed to do is after driving it through the salt, take it through the car wash, you'll wash it off.
Yeah.
And nowadays people will undercoat the cars, and it actually helps. So people are figuring out ways to keep these going.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like the costs of driving something like this, I mean, there's the gasoline, yes, but registration on this, I pay $80 a year,
Yeah, wow.
and liability insurance on this and one other car for me is $1,000 a year.
Yeah,
So
it makes sense.
I don't owe anything on the
Yeah.
car. I just have to pour the fluids in, just have to keep up with the maintenance, which isn't much.
Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look under the hood.
Yes, sir.
Man, what a cool car. Nice. Okay. Anything major you had to do under here?
Trying to recall, I know I changed the valve cover gaskets on this car, but other than that, haven't really had to touch it since I got it.
Yeah.
I did change the water pump. That's a common failure on 302. Aside from that, it's I really have not had to do much anything. It's just
How much miles per gallon do you think you get?
in this average 15.
15. That's not too bad.
Best I got, I did a long trip on the highway. I didn't pass 55. I got 21 to the gallon.
Okay.
That was the one and only time I beat 20 on this car.
That's a good accomplishment, huh? I love your battery tied down.
Oh yeah, I got the original in the trunk. For a while I was running a different size batteries that was a little taller.
Yeah.
So had
So
something
you had
going there.
home make one, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Think it's enough power from that 5.0?
Yeah,
Pretty torquey?
it gets up to speed, it holds it. Doesn't they're not as gutless as people make them out to be. Like, it's not a Chevette.
Yeah.
This will move if you ask it to.
Yeah. Do you do all the work yourself?
Yeah, for the most part. I definitely DIY a lot,
Yeah.
but nowadays, if it's too annoying, I'll just pay someone to do it.
Okay. Any future plans for this? Anything performance or upgrades?
Honestly,
No?
I just want it to drive and hopefully not expire too quickly.
Yeah. At 100,000 miles, that's pretty good. Okay, go ahead and close the hood. Let's go take a look on the inside.
Of course.
On the interior. Somebody said these were upgraded seats?
Yeah, the originals, I pulled these out of a 91 Cartier from the wrecking yard. So I also got the floor mats.
Yeah.
So they're the softer than anything they put in the 80s, and actually softer than the later seats too. And
Oh, wow.
you can take a seat in it too if you want.
Okay.
It is.
Don't mind if I... Ooh. This is fancy, man. Yeah, I see you put LED lights.
Oh, yes, sir. I was in a phase. I mean, I've been owning this car for 5 years. It's got a little bit of a history now.
Yeah. Super cool. I love these old school, the gauges, the steering wheel.
There's nothing like it anymore.
Yeah, for such a big car, the steering wheel is so small. Does it feel small or no?
It's, well, it's over boosted, too. Like, these have a particular valve on the power steering pump to make it as boosted as possible.
Yeah.
I did add the cup holders myself. They were not original. They,
Oh, this is from a newer Crown Vic?
yeah.
Okay.
Like, because they didn't exist back then, and I wanted them.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. Yeah, I guess we just make it work. What are you running for the stereo there?
That's actually a Blaupunk. It's an imitation of the original one from the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of looks like an older radio.
Yeah.
If you pull up, like, where the cassette would be, it's got, just hides some digital inputs.
Yeah, I see that. It's got the USB plug and...
I think Crutchfield sells those too.
Okay.
Or they used to.
Wow, I've never saw that before. Original speakers?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think the back left speaker might be blown out, but
Yeah.
I don't notice. This car actually has 6 speakers.
Wow. Well, for a Lincoln, I mean, it probably...
Yeah, there's 2 in the dash pad, 2 in the front doors, and then 2 on the deck.
Yeah, yeah. I love this. Do you know the color of this? It's like a dove gray.
Maybe. I'm not sure, honestly. I think.
So you did the back seats as well?
Yeah,
Wow, that's a nice fit.
they just plug right in.
Any future plans for this beautiful interior?
Well, it definitely needs to get cleaned, but
Yeah.
for now I just drive the car, so
Yeah.
I don't really notice.
Yeah, I definitely love the patina, the wheels. It's a very cool car. Aaron, any last words for the people that are going to watch this from all over the world?
Well, there's still a lot of cars like this out there. If you want one that's not going to be rusty, look down south. They're more affordable down there too.
Yeah?
They build so many. So if you want one,
Get one. Aaron, thank you so much for your time.
thank you, sir. Nice to
It
meet
was
you.
my pleasure to meet you. Thank you for bringing us to the car meet. We'll see you guys in the next one.